My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Virgo, and it's in between the 20th and the actual 26th of June 2022. So this weekly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Virgolini, and it's in between the 20th and the actual 26th of June 2022. When it comes to beginning of this week, things are actually going to turn out to be really kind of weird and unusual, because they are going to start with just a little bit of a conflict and maybe like a little bit of an argument, a little bit of a conflict and a little bit of an argument, and that in itself, it's really kind of make you aware of the fact that you shouldn't be taking things for granted. This is important because it's on one hand going to open your eyes and but then on another hand, it's going to make you aware of the fact how much do you want your life to change. You do not want to fall into the actual route here whatsoever. So it's actually going to give you a wonderful opportunity. What the natural next step and next stage after this moment in time is going to be, it's going to give you the natural opportunity to actually evaluate, and self-evaluation. It's going to help you so much at this moment in time to actually recenter yourself. So it's all about recentering yourself and realizing what do you want to follow in this life, what you don't want to follow in this life, what do you want to be like, what do you want to become, and what you don't want to be like, what you don't want to become. This in itself is going to be absolutely obvious. It's going to get you thinking, it's going to get you going, but it's also going to bring you an absolutely mind-blowing clarity into your life. Okay, and that the natural stage of that, it's going to be the actual something very quick. It's going to happen in terms of the actual quick thinking. There is a very absolutely remarkable bold idea that you are going to have. This bold idea is so important, I cannot even express myself here enough, because this bold idea, it's going to help you to attack your problems directly, literally, but it's also going to open you up. It's going to make you you want to talk, you want to communicate, you want to kind of rejoin, you want to kind of basically, it will kind of really help you to come out of yourself so much, because it's going to help you to kind of reconnect with yourself, but at the same time, it's going to make you aware that after this moment in time, there are going to be lots of, it's about debating, it's a lot of being aware of debating, but debating about things that you love to debate about, talking about things you want to talk about, doing what you want to do. So it's all about debate, being aware of oh my God, I'm going to be debating about this, I'm going to be talking about that, but you're going to enjoy this on so many different levels, my gorgeous Virgolinis. Indeed. So just remember this, and that part of your life is going to become very, very attractive to start with. It's going to bring you wonderful energy when it comes to this harmony, almost immediately healing, but also it's going to make you aware of the actual choice that you are going to need to make, an important choice you're going to become aware of here, and you are going to be worrying, something is still, you're going to become aware of this important choice, my gorgeous Virgolini, but what you have to remember, what you need to remember, you are going through spiritual awakening as well. So you will be questioning yourself a lot. You will be wondering, with your mind into all sorts of dimensions, into all sorts of a darkness, a downer. But this is needed from you naturally. Your own light is needed at this moment in your time. The more deeper you go, the more powerful you're going to be later on. The more deeper you go, more spiritually you will grow, because there is so much that you're going to become aware of that you were so afraid of about yourself, about things that have been slowing you down. So at this moment in time, you're just going to start releasing yourself. So just remember, this is very important, my gorgeous Virgolini, okay? So, when you become aware of making an important choice, you're going to be worrying about the certain consequences. And what you're going to be worrying about, that this is some kind of silly idea. Okay, so just remember this, my gorgeous Virgolinis, this is more important than you could possibly imagine. So at the time when you become aware of the choice that you will want to make when it comes to the next stage of your life, next stage of your journey, at the same time, you're going to go very deep and you're going to be questioning so much and so much and so much. And you need to understand that the things start in our head. They start with the thought, and then we just take this vibration onto the next level, but it's on us when we're gonna push this. It's on us when we're gonna start this, because it's to do with our spiritual journey, not anyone else's. So this is the part of the very complex picture that I'm talking about. So at the time when you become aware of, at the beginning of the week, which important choice you need to make, at the same time you're gonna have this, oh my God, you're gonna be worrying about consequences, or what if this, what if that happened, what if this happened, and the consequences in particular that you're gonna be worrying about. What is going to make you worry, it's a silly idea, but it's not. It is not silly idea whatsoever. It is not silly idea at all. In fact, this in itself is going to turn into a new project, venture, which is going to make your dreams real, my gorgeous Virgolini. I cannot stress this hard enough. And at the same time, there is going to be a surprising message that you will have at the beginning of the week. And the surprising message that you're also going to have, and it's going to happen at the time when you become aware of this new project and venture, this will mean to you so much. But at that time, there is going to be surprising message about the actual things that you have been already working on, and this is going to mean to you so much. And at this moment in time, it's just going to bring you that magical drop of the spiritual petrol. It's going to bring you this magical drop, this spiritual, beautiful, gorgeous petrol that you need at this moment in time to make the necessary step. By the time you get to the actual mid-week, my gorgeous Virgolini, this wonderful balance, it's going to be absolutely everything. It's all about the balance that you're going to feel. And also, suddenly, there are the elements from the past that you're going to be able to connect at this moment in time. But it's not about the elements of the past, but it's worth to pay attention to where exactly your mind is going to be drifting to. You will go so far into your past. You will go so far into your childhood, and I'm not surprised this is happening, but there is something still that you need to work out. And how you're going to know what this is? Well, when you start drifting to your childhood with your mind, there is one specific person that it's always going to be highlighted. You need to get back to that person. You need to reconnect to that particular person. Okay? This is what you need to do. If that person is still in this world, of course, when you're kind of maybe that person kind of passed away. So spiritually, you're going to need to connect and reconnect to that person yet again. And you will see, it's going to come to you why that person is coming to you. It's all going to become clear. It's all going to become obvious, because through that particular person, you're going to realize something so powerful about yourself that you need to bring into this present moment in time. So this is going to be very deep, but it's also going to open your eyes, especially when it comes to the actual importance of creating something new at this moment in time and making the most of it. Okay, so it's all going to be connected, but it's at the same time going to make you feel very powerful. It's going to make you feel very creative, and these feelings and vibration are going to kind of they're going to turn you into becoming a creative leader at this moment in time. And that in itself, it's really going to help you out so much to make really a bold action. So it's all about that bold action now that you're going to feel on the completely next level. It's going to make you feel so exciting. It's going to give you such a high energy, and it's going to give you so much confidence. And before you wouldn't feel brave enough, before you would feel low, before you would feel scared, before you would take so many millions of things into consideration. No, baby, no. Now you're going to feel strong, brave, and passionate, and you are going to become aware of the whole new adventure, slowly but surely coming into your life. This is going to make you feel strong, self-assured. It's going to make you feel so kind of enthusiastic, And you are, without even knowing, you are going to be inspiring other people as well. You're going to be inspiring others as well, because everybody's going to become aware of your power. Everybody's going to become aware of your own resilience. Everybody's going to become aware of how different and how unique and how remarkable you actually are. And this in itself is going to mean so much to you, because it's coming from people that are directly connected to your life, that means to you the most. Okay, very important indeed. Sorry. The last part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's all about you actually, you're going to feel very strong-minded, and your strong-mindedness will will be required from you to seek the actual truth. It's all about seeking the truth, and it's all about becoming aware of this clarity. You're going to have this clarity, what is ethical and what is not ethical. So you're going to be thinking ethical or not ethical, but then again, at the same time, there is a very wise advice that you're going to get about it, and this wise advice, it's only going to confirm things that you knew already, but it's also going to confirm to you that you were self-limited. You were self-limited, and you were just like a little bit self-restricted. I know that there were so many things that were happening and going on, but you will understand some kind of spiritual key here. You will understand a little secret, and by this moment in time, through your own experience, what you should be doing and the path that you should be taking, the way you should be acting, the way you should be living your life. No matter what's happening around you, what's going on around you, the wait is over. It's time to move on with your life. This in itself is going to really transform you so much, and especially when it comes to you transforming ideas and your goals into reality. Just remember, my gorgeous Virgolini, now it's time. This is important because it's all about skillful action that you're going to take, but also it's to do with a confident power. Remember this, you've got all the resources that you need, and this is going to surprise you, but this is going to be a really good surprise, because it's coming from you feeling really complete, really whole. This is bringing a wonderful fulfillment into your life through the actual achievement that you've made before, that you're going to be reminded about at the beginning of the week. All this is going to be taken into consideration, my gorgeous Virgolini, and you will know that you are in for an ultimate change, and you will all you're going to be focusing on at the end of the week, what's next. You're going to find this exciting, amazing, and most importantly, it's actually going to be life-changing. And there is a very strong connection with what's happening this week and with what is going to be actually happening in September and October 2022. September and October 2022 are going to be completely different to what you could possibly imagine, in the best possible way. Just wait for it and you will see. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Virgolini. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.